So you live right now, you currently deep in Inland Empire.
Yes.
Okay, because for other people listening, that's like living in Long Island and New York.
Yeah.
That's how I compare.
It's probably like a good 40 minutes away from like Los Angeles, but
Yeah.
I like that because when we were trying to figure out where we're gonna live, it was like the gas stations had traffic, the traffic had traffic, like it was just too crowded. And what they charge to live there
Oh,
is
yeah.
it's
Oh, yeah.
very high just because of location. Like I'm paying, rent for like what someone pays for like a closet with a crackhead outside the window. And
Right.
I have like a nice, good
No,
space,
I
whatever.
don't blame you. Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll do the commute. I'm not gonna be doing stuff in LA every day. I just know
Yeah.
that, you know what I mean? So I don't
No,
mind the
well,
commute.
a lot of people do live, believe it or not, a lot of people do live that far out though. It's common, or like,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? And I've had friends in like Montebello. I have a friend in
Yeah.
Fontana, and
Okay.
yeah, those are where I feel like the real people live out there of LA. Like, because when I lived in, it was a very weird experience when I lived in LA. And the thing about like Los Angeles as a whole, like who runs it is all Latinos, Mexicans. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But growing up, us watching TV, what did we see?
Yeah.
We saw all white people. But when you're actually like in LA,
You see
it's
a lot of Latinos and Asian people, a lot of
right.
Asians.
Yep. There,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, that's true. A lot of Asian people do live. So you're the good spot. And then like I know the good food is like, where's it? The good food. I'm thinking like the good Mexican food, like La Puenta. Where else was somewhere good? I'm trying to think of the spots that I had.
Just
Uh,
them hood ass taco trucks.
yes, that's where the
Let's pull
stuff
up to
was
one of
good.
those.
And there's the they have that seafood, what's it called? Not the pescado, the
I love seafood.
oh man, there's
Are
some,
you talking about the shrimp cocktail?
oh yeah, I missed that.
I love it.
Oh God,
Oh,
it's
I
so
love
good.
seafood so much.
Yeah, because now and after 10 years of being in Southern California, I miss it all in New York. I
Oh yeah,
miss
New
all the
York
stuff.
the hustle and bustle is similar to Los Angeles, depending on what part of New York you're in, but it's so
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. I always stood in North Hollywood. That's where I always stood at.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
and I like the valley because like you said, the traffic is crazy in LA.
No, it's so bad. Just
It's
for
it's
like literally the gas station has lines. I'm like, who's got like this much time?
they need, and you know what's weird about the public transportation that I remember when I lived in LA, another thing that people don't take the subway. And you can eat off the subway. It's so clean, the MTA over there. And I lived by the Red Line, and I told a friend of mine because we were going to go to Santee Alley, Santee, I love Santee Alley. And she goes, I don't want to be seen on that. I go, why not? We'll save money and time. And why don't she didn't want to take the Red Line with me?
I haven't taken the subway out either, but it's honestly because everything with COVID that was happening,
Oh,
and
okay.
these homeless people have gotten like really bad.
Oh, yeah. No, a friend of mine who I thought would never leave out of Hollywood, she left to like somewhere in Orange County, and Anna, or I don't know where she moved to, but she left. I go, you left Hollywood? And she was over it. People like knocking on her door and all sorts
Yeah,
of crazy stuff and all that. Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. No, it's times has changed. Now, you were during COVID, you were all in Southern California, right?
Yeah, I was already out here.
Oh man, how was that period of time for you?
So that time I got really creative. I had to
Uh-huh.
figure it out, like everybody else. I did a lot of Zoom shows. I started my OnlyFans on during COVID, but I made
Mhm.
it something more than just the stereotypical, and that's fine.
Right.
I just want to say, like, I support women in general. So
Yeah.
you making money off your coochie, good for you, sis. It's just not for me.
Right.
But I started doing comedy series, like weekly talk shows and spoofs and exclusive comedy and sketches and all kinds of like things on there. And I was making like more money than I did my entire stand-up career thus far. So it was just a really good like eye opener. It
Mhm.
changed my finances and it helped me to kind of invest into other things and merchandise and this and that. So I really like thrived during the pandemic, I feel. Um like I said, a lot of Zoom shows, virtual things. There just wasn't a lot going on. So I had to make the show. I
Right.
became the show.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, that's a lot. It opened up the door for a lot of people to be more creative and stuff like
Yeah.
that with skits and everything. It's
Because
true.
now they have that TV. TV is their streaming platform, but what's cool about it is you stream it on your TV.
Mhm. Oh, the OFTV. It's an app, right?
It's an app. You can download it on your smart TVs or like your phones, laptops, whatever it is. And then it looks like, like any other streaming thing. You pick your show or your creator, and yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
where
cool.
Rachetta's talk show is. Rachetta and Angie.
So guys, you could go find it on OFTV. Now with the OnlyFans, because I've seen a lot of people be creative, but then also because I have an OnlyFans, I've noticed it kind of went not downhill, but I just felt like it got too sensationalized, where it got harder to make money.
Yeah, because it's become more mainstream. And then what really happened was like you had like big celebrities like Bella Thorne and
Mhm.
Tyga, and so people started thinking, oh, they're not gonna like what people were looking for on OnlyFans. They realized that it might not just be that anymore, and I think
Mhm.
that made people go away. And that's why when they banned that whole nudity thing or whatever it was,
Right.
that everybody was upset, and they like immediately took it back in a day. That's why
Right.
they know where their money comes from. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, I need y'all
Yeah.
to show
Well,
no
no, you know
titties.
what I think the whole OnlyFans thing is like people all the time are like, I get these weird comments where they're like, DM me or whatever. As females, we get all these creepy guys that want to talk to us. So it's like, why not charge? And then you answer the DM and then we'll answer your question.
I do it like the way I do my OnlyFans is like, I'm like, okay, this comedy video is coming out today, and then I have like photos, and then
Mhm.
this comedy thing, and then I do photos, and then I like to go live, and I like to do like dancing, I like to do workouts. I sometimes like I practice my stand up, like I'm gonna go live after this and like practice my stand up. So there's a lot of fun ways to make money, and I also started coaching. If anyone's looking for
Mhm.
coaching, and offering promotion to those girls who, find it harder because of this change that's happening. Like, I'll still
Yeah.
help you because I have a platform and I'd like to help other women. So,
Right, right,
girl
right.
power.
Yes, yes. No, we need that. And we all do need to all get together as females and help each other because it's a dog eat world.
Yeah,
It's
like I work with Jacqueline Pissarro. She's a comedian, but now she's on OnlyFans doing this. She got her comedy thing, and then she plays Angie on A Sociopath and a Psychopath. We've been
uh-huh.
doing a lot of sketch work with
Oh,
Matt
yes, yes,
Watson.
I noted. I seen that. Or yeah, because I watched all. I started laughing and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this girl's hilarious." You have to, for me, so I can live through you. You have to go audition. Look at me, I'm like telling you what to do. You have to go audition for Saturday Night Live, by the way, because we do need. There was one female comic. So what's her name? God, I can't think. Via Sonora. She left.
Oh
And
yeah,
yeah,
Melissa.
so we need another Latina comic, and so I need you so I can live vicarious through you. And then you can invite me because I've always wanted to go. Look at me putting myself in a right. You have to know because you do have a gift, and I love the way I really do like your skits because they were very relatable for
Thank
me.
you so much.
Yeah, yeah, that's why I was like so glad to have you on and all that. Have you done any touring or anything, or how do you feel as a female comic, like touring, or you
I mean,
plan
I
to?
perform all over. If I
Mhm.
go, like when I visit Florida, I try to, line up as many shows as I can there along the way. So I haven't just done like a flat out like pre-planned tour, but when I
Mhm.
do, like I know I'm going somewhere, I make a tour pretty much.
Oh, okay, you make a
Yeah.
tour.